Hi, I'm Valerie Tom from You Define Destiny, and I am amazing. I'm doing this video, Who the Fuck Am I? After a lot of reflection, I've been really lost the past year, and I needed to define myself at my core. So I really am excited to be able to talk to you about authentically who I am. Now, talk about authentic. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got no makeup on. My big prep for this video was brushing my hair. I want to be myself and not apologize for that. So that's what I'm doing. I actually just recorded recorded this whole video to post and realized that I didn't hit record. So I spent 10 minutes doing a video for myself. I guess it was good practice, right? I do a lot of live videos, especially on Facebook, and there's something about just pushing the button and going and not having a chance to edit it. So I struggle a little bit more when I do a recorded video. So I'm just going with this one and gonna be me, and that's okay. So again, I am amazing. I am enough. I am kind and I am thoughtful and I am strong and confident. Just looking at my list quick, because I do struggle a little bit with talking about myself. I am loyal, I'm passionate, I'm independent. I love helping others. I love to laugh and have fun. I love being a little bit of a badass. Nothing crazy, but I don't love following the rules. I'm not perfect. I am a work in progress. But again, I'm fucking amazing. That's it. I'm a work in progress, and that's okay. I focus on who I want to be and work towards the best version of myself every single day. That's the most important thing, working towards being your best self. You may never get there, and that's okay, but you're not even going to come close if you don't have a plan and know what you're working towards. Those words coming out of my mouth seem weird to me because I've always been by a fly by the seat of my pants, last minute kind of person. But I'm more successful when I plan. Damn it. One key thing that I mentioned is I no longer define myself by my roles because my roles can change unexpectedly, but who I am at my core, how I act in situations, how I react to situations, only I can change. So that's my control. Sometimes we need to realize that we can't control everything. I've also realized that I'm not my bullshit excuses. I'm not all my baggage, all my reasons why I can't, all the fucked up things that have happened to me in my life. That did help shape me and it's part of me, but it's not who I am at my core. So I may do another video talking about my struggles just to show you that this is not easy for me. I've had a rough journey, but I've still pushed through. But I don't want to talk about it here. This is who the fuck am I? And that it's important to realize that I'm not my struggles, I'm not my bullshit excuses, I'm not my roles, I'm just me. And that's incredible. All right, so let's talk a little bit about my life. I have an amazing daughter, Brooklyn. She's 3.5. She's fun and sassy and such a little shit sometimes. She's strong and independent, which makes it a struggle. It's incredible. So, we adopted her at 4 days old. So she's been with us straight out of the hospital, which is such a blessing. I could talk about that all day, but so she doesn't look like me, but holy shit, does she act like me? She's a great mix between myself and her dad, but it's a lot to deal with yourself on a daily basis. Talk about really helping you evaluate things and what you want to be doing and focusing on and not. Um, but it's been great. It's been an incredible, humbling learning experience, as anybody that's a parent knows. I've also got a dog. I love animals. Gage is my snuggle buddy. He's Brooklyn's partner in crime. Um, he really makes me smile. I'm a huge foodie. I love to eat. Love it. But I've changed my relationship with food. It's not as much of a reward now as it used to be. And I used to be 225 pounds, so I had an unhealthy relationship with food. Now I still love it, and I still love eating the crap sometimes, but I've got a healthier relationship with food. My favorite food is ice cream. I love ice cream. Vanilla is my favorite flavor. Some people are like, oh, that's boring. I'm simple. Doesn't take much to make me happy. Maybe add some peanut butter sauce and some whipped cream. I'm good. I love watching movies. I love going to the movies and seeing something in the theater. My favorite movie is Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Brooklyn's recently become my movie buddy, which is awesome. For a while, when she was younger, I didn't see too many movies. But now that she can go, we've seen Dumbo, we've seen Aladdin, we've seen Toy Story 4. What else have we seen? We've seen Wonder Park, Ugly Dolls. It's been really great to be able to share that with her. I love music. I forgot about my passion for music for a while. I was only doing playlists for my water aerobics class and playlists for Brooklyn, not playlists for me. So now I've got some playlists with some amazing music that I enjoy. I like rock music. I just created a fuck you playlist a week or two ago and I've listened to that a bunch. So I'm going to create playlists based off of mood because I love a lot of different music. I've seen so many concerts, a lot of all day Lollapalooza and Ozfest. I've seen Cher and Cyndi Lauper and Pink and New Kids on the Block and Korn and Metallica and Five Finger Death Punch and um, Neil Diamond. So it's such a huge variety, which represents a little bit of my taste. I love to travel. Love it. I started traveling when I was young, and it just I enjoy it so much. My freshman year in high school, I had the incredible blessing of doing an exchange program in Australia. Yeah, I think it was like 10 days in Australia and a couple days in Hawaii on the way back. Tough life, right? um, it was amazing. And my first snorkeling trip was at the Great Barrier Reef. I know, tough life, huh? The Great Barrier Reef. Wow. I've also had the blessing of going to Manila in the Philippines for work. I've been to London, Cancun, the Dominican, Aruba. I could just go on and on about how blessed I've been to be able to travel, but that is really something that I enjoy. I also love motorcycles, Harley Davidsons especially. Anybody that knows bikes know that a Harley has a certain rumble as it's going by. I hear that rumble and my head snaps. Where is it? I got to check out the bike. It's crazy because I will be mid conversation and someone will see. They're like, "Yeah, I heard a bike and I have to check it out." Um, I originally got the bug for motorcycles when I was like 4 or 5. My dad used to take me on the back of his to go get ice cream. It was incredible. And I was so lucky to have gotten my own motorcycle in my late 20s and been able to ride with my dad before he passed away, to be on my own bike and just having an amazing time out with him. I, I will never forget those memories. They're incredible. What else? What else? Oh, sorry. I have a not so great memory that I'm working on improving. So I jotted down some notes, which I don't typically like to do. I like to fly by the seat of my pants, but guess what? That schedule and that plan really make a difference. So I did do some notes for this. Tattoos. I hate the pain, but I love the artwork. I've got 7 of them. I think if it didn't hurt so much and wasn't so expensive, I'd have a lot more. But they really kind of define the things that I like All of them represent something that's important to me. In high school and college, I loved playing volleyball. I played here and there over the years, but haven't played much recently, so I'm gonna have to make the time for that. We all have the same 24 hours in the day, and we make the excuse that we don't have enough time. Guess what? That's bullshit. We don't make the time. So anybody that I've used that excuse with, I'm sorry. I meant it, but didn't realize that I wasn't prioritizing things properly. Okay, really quickly, let me talk about what I do. Now, gets a little bit more into my roles, but I think I need to touch on that. But again, that's not how I define myself. I started my own business um, 5 years ago now. I created You Define Your Own Destiny. I shortened it to You Define Destiny just because that was a bit of a mouthful, but I get to work with people on figuring out what they're passionate about and what they want for their long-term vision. When I hear someone talk about something that they're excited about, I just feed off of that energy. I get so excited. So I help them figure out what they want and create a kick-ass, simple daily plan for getting there. So it's really amazing getting to do something that you really love, but it's uncomfortable. I've got to put myself out there. I've got to do videos like this to encourage other people to get comfortable with who they are. That's not easy for me, but guess what? You can accomplish incredible things when you step outside your comfort zone. I also teach water aerobics. 4 years ago, I totally unexpectedly uh, was kind of thrown into teaching class. I attended class for 2 years. We were short an instructor and we kept not having class. So one of the other instructors was like, oh, you should get certified. Like, I weigh 225 pounds. I don't want to teach a water aerobics class. But guess what? I got over my own self image and my bullshit. Um, teach a kick-ass water aerobics class, and 4 years later, I weigh 148 pounds, I think. I've lost 75 pounds through teaching water aerobics, finding an exercise that I love, changing my mindset, and changing my lifestyle. I have a lot more of a healthy relationship with eating and don't diet anymore. That yo-yo dieting shit killed me for years. I've kept the weight off, and Brooklyn really catapulted me into better eating habits because I want her to do as I do, not as I say. So I got to put my money where my mouth is. So that journey has been incredible for me. And I also, a year ago, I started driving Lyft part-time. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like this. It is so flexible. To be honest, I don't love the hours of driving, but I love the flexibility that it provides. Um, so it works out great. And I didn't realize what an excellent networking opportunity it would be. So everything happens for a reason. You end up where you're supposed to be. Now, again, I'm not talking about all my struggles. I'm not talking about all the jobs I've had. I'm not talking about all that shit. This is just who the fuck am I? There it is. If you're interested in being able to define yourself and reminding yourself who the fuck you are, I've created a free workshop. Who the fuck are you? I'll post the link. Go ahead and click on that, totally free. You sign up for my free membership site. You go in there and watch the training, and you will be amazed at the things that you learn about yourself. So that's it. That's me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. This is Valerie Tom from You Define Destiny. Bye.